After Richard Hale's arrest, the town of Maple Creek changed overnight. News vans lined the streets. Eleanor's name was finally spoken with respect. But revenge had layers. Eleanor knew Richard Hale was not alone. Blackstone Group was built on many corrupt hands: lawyers, politicians, judges. Some were still free. Late one night, Eleanor received a letter with no return address. "Stop digging, or you will regret it." She folded the letter calmly. "I have already lived my fear," she whispered. "Now it's your turn." Daniel Moore warned her. Powerful people don't fall quietly. False rumors began spreading. Eleanor was called a liar. Her evidence was questioned. Old age was used against her. Someone broke into her house, searching for documents. But Eleanor had already planned for this. Every paper, every recording was backed up and stored safely with Daniel and a legal team. "They think I'm weak," she said. "That's their mistake." The courtroom was packed. Eleanor walked slowly to the witness stand, her back straight, her eyes sharp. The defense lawyers tried to confuse her, intimidate her. "Mrs. Reed," one lawyer sneered, "isn't it possible your memory is unreliable?" Eleanor leaned forward. "My memory buried a husband," she said calmly. "My memory survived 40 years of silence. And my memory is sharper than your lies." The courtroom fell silent. One by one, names were exposed. Deals were revealed. Judges lowered their eyes. Justice was no longer afraid. In prison, Richard Hale aged faster than Eleanor ever did. Facing life sentences and public hatred, he finally broke. He confessed everything. Not out of regret. Out of fear. His confession brought down 2 former senators, 3 judges, multiple corporate executives. Blackstone Group collapsed completely. The empire built on blood turned to dust. Victory did not come without pain. Eleanor's health weakened. Years of stress finally caught up with her. Doctors advised rest, silence, peace. Daniel asked her gently, "Was it worth it?" Eleanor looked at Thomas's old photograph. "I didn't do this to destroy them," she said softly. "I did it so the truth could breathe." Before leaving Maple Creek, Eleanor donated part of her land to build a small public library. Inside, a wall carried one line in bold letters: "Age does not erase truth. Silence does not erase justice." Young girls visited the library, asking about the woman who changed everything. They didn't see wrinkles. They saw courage. On a quiet morning, Eleanor sat beneath the tree she had planted years earlier. Sunlight filtered through the leaves. She closed her eyes peacefully. This time, there was no anger. Only justice. Only rest. Years later, documentaries were made. Books were written. But the greatest lesson remained simple: never underestimate an old woman who has nothing left to lose and truth on her side.